Good evening, everybody. It's on the Block Sports Talk with your host, Big Joe, right now. We'll give a shout out to Kev, who couldn't make it today. Got my man, Jet Nation. Got my man, Trey. My man, Kung Fu Panda here repping. And we're going to go on some things this week. Start off with the end of an era in college basketball. There's no more Big East Conference as we know it right now. Next year, there'll be a whole new Big East Conference. But Syracuse and a few other schools, they want to run off and chase that college football money in the ACC. How you feel about that there, Kung Fu Panda, being a Syracuse man?
Well, they're not even good in football, so I don't know why they're running. But I'm looking forward to playing the whole state of North Carolina twice. And getting beat down every other night. It's going to work out for us. Just like today's game, when we got beat by 39 points.
Yeah, it was a whipping today, man. The Hoyas distributed a nice whipping to end off, the whole Big East era, the way it started with the Georgetown Hoyas winning the first Big East title a long time ago in the late 70s. Yeah, now winning the final Big East title. It was a good thing. Us Hoya fans repping for the Bronx. There's a whole bunch of us out there in Gun Hill. We're very happy right now. Some of us. But anyway.
What up?
More college basketball, man. Jet Nation, I know you were a Carolina Blue. You got that hard.
Yes, sir.
You're on a nice little run. You got a good game tonight against Duke.
Yeah, it's okay. If we win, it's cool, but I'm not expecting us to go anywhere this year. So.
Well, I hear you, but you never know what can happen. Look at no one thought Kentucky's 5 freshmen were going to win the title.
Yeah,
you're getting the big dance. Anything can happen. It's a wide open tournament this year.
Try not to get too excited, but.
I hear you. Trey, you follow any college basketball? Any one team in particular?
Old school, I was always with Syracuse. If I ran with the Big East.
Sorry to hear that.
I love them. Hey. Cuse won a few. One more than a bunch. So I ran with the Cuse for a lot of years. Sherman Douglas and all those guys. I love that year. And hey, can't get Carmelo. Hey. Last one. Hey, remember that? Big East. Syracuse won the last
national title.
That's right.
Yeah, that was a few years ago. But anyway, that was a few years ago. That was past history.
Thanks, Trey.
Thanks. Too bad Melo couldn't sit up for y'all tonight. Y'all got cracked. Y'all got cracked this morning. Y'all didn't even show up, man. Yeah, Melo ain't got the. We're gonna get into the NBA in a minute. But college b-ball, man, it's rough, right? No Big East, but they got a whole situation. The Big East is gonna stay the name. With the original 7, they're going to start it off next year. They got the relationship with the Garden, so they still have the Big East tournament. And we'll keep moving on, even though a large group of schools sold out, chasing after that football money.
Oh, the Catholic schools.
Yeah, the Catholic 7, they're going to hold it down, though. They're going to hold it down.
They're going to hold it down.
Yeah, that's what it is. So, any more college news anybody that's going to chime in on? You want to talk about anything else?
Yeah, well, I want to talk about Baylor. I want to talk about Baylor and Brittany Griner dropping 50.
Ooh. Yeah, that was big. That was big
on Kansas State.
That was big.
Women's history. Hey, remember that.
She went.
Woman dropped 50.
She went 21 for 29 from the field. Shot 17 for 24 in the paint. Got 34 out of her 50 from the paint. And a dunk.
She's not to be played with. She is not to be played with. She's the player of the nation right now. She got to be the women's player of the nation, player of the year. She got to get that.
And between her and Skylar Diggins from Notre Dame.
Yeah. She balls out, and she's cute too. But anyway,
can't get that away.
It's a man thing.
Don't get it.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Keeping it real. But anyway, that's it about it for the college note right now. NBA news, we're Knicks. So it's New York. We're the BX. We repping the Knicks all day. Even though some people rep the Nets, but that's what it is.
You're on the winning team.
Yeah, hey, you're still behind the Knicks, right?
As I thought. For now.
For the last four games, we 2-2. But we got a tough game tonight against Utah. It's going to be tough because there's not going to be no Melo and stats a question mark. So it might get ugly for us Knicks fans tonight. It might get ugly. What you feel about that, Jay?
It might, but we can still win.
Yeah. They got to put a good effort for it.
Utah's tough. That's a tough team, respectable team, and we got to play our cards right tonight. So
we're going. Coach got to play Woodson. They got to play my bad. Got to play Copeland because we're going to need him.
Yeah.
We're going to need Copeland tonight. Yeah. We're going to need Kmart to get minutes.
Sure.
Because we got the Millsap and Jefferson are down low. They're beasts. They're going to put the wood to us. We got to just play hard tonight. The Nets play today?
No,
No?
they didn't play.
But they had a big game last
He
night.
had a big game last night. D. Will, 11 3-pointers.
Yes.
Still looking good, right? Ankles looking fresh.
Yeah, he showed
Ankles
up.
looking fresh. And of all people, Reggie Evans to contribute.
He had 24 boards.
11 points, 24 boards. That's not bad. That's what I was talking about last week when you were talking about Brooke not getting enough rebounds. You got rebounds from Evans. You got rebounds from Wallace. Let him do his thing offensively. Let them get the rebounds. Let them get the dirt.
I hear what you're saying, but
And it's working out. 2
for
for 4.
your big man who's 7'2", you'd like for him to get at least 8 and 10 boards, you know. But
Might get 8
when
10
you-
boards when you just got
But
Reggie
he's
Evans in the
scoring.
last 4 games. Look, 11 rebounds, 10 rebounds, 16 last night, 24. Why you gotta exert himself? Get his shot.
You got a point. He cleans the glass, and he does a damn good job of it.
Exactly.
Darren Williams also got NBA record.
Yeah, last night, 11 threes for
Yeah.
And
the Nets.
He had 9 in the first half.
Yeah, 9 in the first half.
He was on
Yeah,
fire. He was on
He
fire.
was on fire. for
But
the
they
first
say
half.
he lost some weight, so he's getting his legs underneath him. One of my friends, Brooklyn, he went to the game. He said like a fat pig. That's what I just heard in the street. We're in the street down, looking like a fat pig. But anyway, he's starting to get his game legs and his shape back on, and the Nets are gonna need that.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
They
That's
need
what
that.
that's word in the street was saying.
They need Darren to step up.
Darren's stepping up. We need Joe to step up. Last night he had 6 points.
6 points.
6 points.
How
from
much
Joe.
he getting? 100 million? 80 million?
I mean, it was all good
6 points.
that Darren was doing his work.
Come on,
Joe
son.
needs to do his work as well.
6 points from
Yeah.
$100 million man? That's
Right.
disgusting. He need to take some of that check back. Send that to Goodwill or something. That's embarrassing. He should be ashamed of himself. 6 points from dude with a contract like that? That's crazy.
That's right.
Some more NBA news. You got the Heat. The Heat are on the road. Beat them 17 in a row. Even when they have a little off game, they turn it on in the fourth quarter and they finish your people.
Kind of like you guys, because you had him in the fourth quarter, man. You had him in the fourth.
We had them.
You had him in the
But
fourth.
too bad the game is 4 quarters, not 3.5.
That's right.
So we would've
48
won that
minutes
one.
all the way through.
Yeah,
Got to pay the whole 48.
but big up to
being
the.
blown out by 40.
We talking
I hear you with
NBA.
your little jabs over.
No, we ain't talking
Yeah,
NBA.
I know, I hear you. I hear you.
That's
but,
true.
yeah.
They ain't pulling Syracuse
Yeah.
on them.
We on to the NBA.
We took an
over
L.
there,
We took an
buddy.
L. But big ups to the Heat. They on the roll and they're doing their
Yeah,
thing.
they doing their thing
Much
right
props to
there.
y'all, LeBron. I ain't a big LeBron fan, but I give props where props due.
Yeah.
Because I roll with NY all day.
That's the best man in the NBA right now. You need to say that right now.
He's putting in work.
That's the
He's
best man
putting
in
in
the
work.
NBA.
MVP, no doubt.
That's the best
Yeah.
man in the NBA.
Yeah.
MVP, that's a whole different
I mean,
concept.
for the MVP, the best man in the NBA.
No, best man in the NBA doesn't necessarily mean MVP. LeBron, the guy on
Yeah, exactly. LeBron's getting
Yes.
the MVP. no, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know who that dude is.
the guy on Oklahoma.
Yo,
Oklahoma.
Durant's doing his
Durant.
thing.
He's not the
Durant.
MVP.
Why that can't be? Why can't he be?
not
He's
the
scoring
MVP.
champion so
Not
far.
the
Big shot. Yeah, but
Carmelo's a scoring champion.
you got to do more than scoring
Carmelo's
champion to get
a scoring
MVP. You
Love
got
him.
to do more
That's
than
my
that.
man.
You got to do a little more than scoring champion.
That's right, you do.
LeBron's filling the stat sheet
That's
on a
right.
regular. So
That's the best man in the NBA.
hey, I'm just giving it to him. But anyways,
I think after Tony Parker went down, now you can give it to LeBron.
yeah. When Tony Parker went down with the ankle,
Because
he's
Tony
gonna
was
miss a
doing
month.
this thing.
True.
He was a very viable contestant for that
Contestant.
for the MVP thing, but now it's all LeBron right now. But anyways, we might get. They said in the newsflash we might get D Rose before the season's over, but I think he's gonna sit out. I think he's gonna sit it out. That's just my opinion.
Would it be in his best interest to sit it out?
Yeah, it would be.
I'm
Just
saying.
make sure he's healthy. They're not even if he come back, they're not gonna go nowhere with his group. They're not gonna get past the Heat, even if he
Plays
gets
too
back.
hard to come back
Yeah,
halfway.
he need to
Yeah,
just wait,
too
hold
hard.
it out, make sure you 100 and come back. You got next year. You guaranteed contract, so don't worry about
Hey.
it. D Rose, relax that knee, bro. Hold
I don't
that
know.
up.
If you come back, you could propel your team into at least another round. That's very true.
Was you-
If he did come
but
back,
why risk your knee for another round?
why is it a risk? He was intentionally supposed to come back in March. That's the reason why it's a controversy now.
But he said he's
if
not
you
ready.
say after a year that you're supposed to be back and you're not back, then why are you not back?
he
You come
hurt
back,
his-
okay, you come back, you get to the next round, bam, you break your leg in a round you propelled him to.
Last year we rushed him back and he played and he hurt himself.
Listen.
Okay?
He hurt his-
We gave him the time now to heal himself. Even more than that, now why are you saying that this person is special for having
It's
more?
really not more than that. Because he hurt his ankle, he hurt his knee in the playoffs, right?
True.
Yeah.
You need a major knee injury like
Actually,
that.
it was last March.
A major knee injury, everybody usually a year and a half. Not everybody is Adrian Peterson.
Hey.
That's your franchise. Let him take all the time he needs. Because you ain't gonna book your whole franchise
Defend your player,
on
then.
Lou Aldan.
Defend your player. The
They are.
reason why that doesn't seem like they're defending him to me. They
I'm
seem
not a
like-
Bulls fan, so I can really care less if
I
he
don't
comes back or not.
Hey.
But for sake of basketball fan,
That's right.
take your time. Take your time, because there's no rush, and the Knicks don't need you
But you
to
could come
play
back and
against
help
them.
your team.
But anywho, speaking of college, Chicago and all that, the Blackhawks, they had a big run, but they finally caught an L. The Avalanche dropped 6 on them, and their streak of 24 games was it not?
Yeah, 24 games. Man, snapped by the ass.
Hey, nobody's perfect.
No, I mean, that's good. That's good, but I mean, if you go on a winning streak like this and you don't win the Stanley Cup, so what does it mean?
Exactly. The
I mean-
Avalanche played them tough the game before that, so they
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, kind of like the Patriots, 18
yeah,
and 0.
yeah,
So they
18 and
met-
1.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't get a chip for 18 and 1.
Tied in the first
Shout
period.
out to Eli. But anyway,
Tied in the first period, 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Got dominated. 4 straight goals. 1 on the power play. Come on, man. You're playing. Where's your defense? You've been scraping by for the last couple of games, but that's okay.
they'll bounce back. They seem to
It's
be a
better
solid
than
squad.
My Jersey Devils are gonna make
Hey,
a move.
but they've been slipping. They've been slipping.
I
So
know they've been
don't
slipping.
ride that Jersey Devil. They've been slipping.
All right.
They've been slipping a little bit. They lost like 6 games out of their last 8.
Yeah.
6, 8? Yeah. So,
But you don't want to ever be a number 1 seed going into the tournament. I'm
too much
telling
pressure. Too much pressure. Number 1 seed.
you. Not too
Too
many
much
seeds.
pressure.
Number 1 seeds win it.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because the Rangers were number 1 seed last year.
And they got bounced.
There was no parade last year, and that
They
was
got
quite
bounced.
upsetting as a New York fan.
Exactly.
But anyways, my little baseball news, not much because it's still preseason, not much to talk about except for the great Mariano Rivera
sir.
letting everybody know that this is the year, this is his final year, the greatest closer to ever do it. I'm a Met fan, but I got to give props where all props is due. Mariano is the Sandman, the greatest to ever do it. I got to give it where it is. I know Jet Nation, you Yankees all day,
Hey, man,
27 tips and all that.
That's gonna be a sad day in Yankee history when
Yeah,
Mariano Rivera retires. That's gonna be hard right there for Yankee fans. So, you ain't really looking forward to it, but you looking forward to the season starting, and hopefully he has a good season and he ends it in October with a championship like he's supposed to.
That would be storybook. That would be storybook.
I've seen it happen too many times.
It could happen. Anything could happen once the season starts. It could happen. But you should get used to this because in a year or two, Derek's gonna hang him up. So this is
Chill, relax.
I'm just saying.
Nah, just relax.
Inevitably, it's
Stop.
coming.
It's
Not
coming.
Not right now. Not right
Derek,
now. Not right now.
hey, Derek's the
I know
Hall
he's
of
playing this year.
He's gonna play this year.
Yeah.
But how many more left?
We know.
The reality of it is coming. Yankee fans, the reality of the whole situation. Number 2, the captain, Derek Jeter, the king of the Prince of New York, is gonna be hanging him up soon.
Met fans got the clock on.
You damn right. We got the clock
It's
going.
not gonna stop. The
Yeah,
Yankees is not
because
gonna
we
stop.
forever rebuilding as Mets fans. We just need to get a construction company because we always rebuilding. It's a damn
right.
shame, man. It's hard being a Met fan. I keep it
That's
real.
all.
with
But
you.
you gotta have the dedication.
Yeah, I'm dedicated, but
gotta have the dedication.
it's tough, son. It's yeah.
Well, getting back to you, so Java, wouldn't that have been a better fit for him to just take the torch? I think they rushed him a bit.
They
You think?
destroyed Jabba. Jabba was destroyed.
Too much up and down.
Starter, he's a reliever, he's the next Roger Clemens, he's gonna succeed Mariano. It was just too much. They broke him down, and now we left with I don't know what Jabba is. I don't know, baby. We'll see this shit. I don't know what he is.
Maybe next. I can't say what job was going to be either. I mean, that's. Like you said, they broke him down too early, trying to do too much with the man too fast, and it broke down. But for Mariano, I love him. I love him to death.
He's a Hall of Famer,
But-
first ballot.
Really, him and Jeter, I'm a Yankee fan to the death, but we need to start saying goodbye. We need to put them both on the road. They both getting on the bus, going to each town, each city, and start waving their hands,
When-
saying thank you for all the
When that
congratulations.
bus rolls out, you need to grab A-Rod and drag him along with you because he's a waste of money.
Very true.
That's just as a sports fan on the keeping it real. So you
Very
get
true,
a
but-
whole lot of money to do a whole lot of nothing.
He hasn't produced for what he was signed on for.
We got a ring out of him.
One.
That's what we wanted.
You got one out of him.
We got
A
one.
whole lot of money
We got-
for one ring.
Man.
We spent a whole lot of money and
How
got
much
nothing.
did you give Pedro? How much did you give?
We gave Pedro a lot of money, but not that much
Hey,
money.
listen, you dudes been paying a lot of money.
They gave
That's still
guys
paying
money.
Bobby Bonilla.
They gave guys money to go to Florida.
All right, one at a time. Yo, I can't say nothing. But yo, your man Big Tex is hurt too. Y'all starting the
You
season
got a
banged
ring with
up.
him too.
But he banged up, man.
I
It's
know.
not a good way to start the season, man. To start the least training camp with your big guns all hurt up.
It's hard to be mad at these champions, man.
That's true. I know how it is, So I'm a Giant fan.
It's hard to let
We
go.
got our jewelry too.
It's hard to
Let's
let
let
go.
that be known. Big Blue all day. But anyway,
Getting back to Mariano Rivera. Is he the best closer?
Is there any doubt in your mind?
Yeah, I do have doubts.
Who?
I mean, even on your own team, Goose.
Stop it. Just next subject. Go ahead.
when it's all said and done, his numbers, they're gonna be able to touch that.
Goose got him in the sixth inning.
Come on,
and
Goose.
Goose came in. Goose. Bruce Sutter.
Mariano Rivera.
Bruce Sutter.
For real.
Yeah, Lee Smith. I mean,
Wow.
seriously.
Stop it.
Sandman, man.
Stop it.
You gotta give him
I
Sandman.
know. Come on.
Different era or
I
just
know. What
different?
the 5 fingers say to the
Different
face?
era.
Rings.
Different era.
I said rings.
There was
Get outta
never
here.
a closer
All those
back
dudes you named
then.
don't have one chip put together.
Goose got the chip with you.
You know what makes the Sandman that good? He did it with one pitch.
Yeah.
And you
one
knew it
inning.
was
He was
coming.
unhittable with one pitch.
With one inning.
He would give you 2 if had to. He was clutch. He was clutch.
Whoa. What since 8?
No,
Mariano?
No.
Are you
Hey.
doubting him?
No.
I'm just saying, is he the best
Are you
closer?
doubting his greatness? It's no question if he's the greatest closer.
There's no question.
There's no debate.
As a Met fan and a mild baseball fan, I gotta
question.
give there's no question to Mariano B. The Sandman.
It's the Gretzky of baseball and
And
closing.
what I like about him is his professionalism. He don't do all that extra foolishness. He just comes there, takes care of business, and walks off and gets the W.
I understand
Mechanics.
You
that.
gotta respect that.
Straight
understand
mechanics.
You gotta respect
I
that.
understand that, but I mean, Trevor Hoffman put up numbers, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt. He's behind Mariano right now. He's looking at
I
number
laugh at
42.
Trevor Hoffman.
He's looking at the back of Mariano. That's the bottom line.
God.
That's the bottom line. We done with some baby. We're gonna switch over. We're gonna move on right now.
Focus.
A little NBA news. We talk about our Knicks. 2-2 out of the last 4 games. A tough loss that we should have had. This close. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. And,
How that feel?
with no Melo to go lose 1 point to OKC.
Yeah.
If there's moral victories count for nothing, which they don't, but if they did, then we have something. But they don't, so we got jacked. But the Knicks they held their own.
You did.
We held our own.
For a couple of seconds. and
Yeah.
Things went awry.
JR held us in the game. He had 36. I can't be so mad at him.
Is he the next Starks?
Yeah, he's a Starks reincarnated. He is. He's a little more athletic John Starks.
I'm just saying.
But he kept us
not
in
a
the game.
starter.
He kept us in the game. He 36 on him. Westbrook couldn't do nothing with him. None of them could guard
I
him.
think Westbrook got hurt in that first half, man. He didn't, 8 points?
He was off. He missed some
He didn't even
layups.
go.
He was off. But he's still a threat. You got to watch him. So, but
Take away from the defense if they gave it to
and
him.
we got a tough game tonight. No stat tonight.
Yep. Utah.
Question mark on stat. And with Utah coming to town, they got some bigs that put baskets, so
Exactly.
it's gonna be a tough game.
Think you can-
Raymond Felton got to step up. Copeland's gonna have to get minutes. He's gonna step up. JR got to do what he got to do.
What about my man Kmart?
Kmart, he got to get minutes. Don't you agree with that? Kmart got to get minutes
He got
and be
17.
productive minutes.
He got 17 in the last game, right?
Yeah, he got some points. About 8 points. I think 6, 8 points. No.
And a dubious foul.
That was a terrible call. The refs, be keeping it PG, but
Half
if
of
it
those
wasn't, I'll let y'all
half
know.
of those fouls were him reaching out, trying to touch.
The main foul, the
What?
one they called was a crap foul because it's something they try to take out of the game.
Yeah.
When the offensive guy swings
Went
into
that
you,
way.
but the ref called that. I said,
That
"Come
was
on,
just-
man, that's baloney. That's baloney." But it is what it is. We can't turn back
Can't
time
turn
and
it
get
back.
that W, which we should have had. But anyway, our next 5 games after the Jazz, we got Golden State, at Denver, at Portland, and at the Clippers. That's murderous row right there, man. And if we don't have Stat and Melo, hopefully Melo come back for one of the, at least after Golden State, he come back. That's a long. I think he might miss Golden State because they got to fly out to Cali. The airplane. Your knees sitting there getting all stiff, so he might not play that one. But we're gonna need him back for Denver because Denver like to run a gun. They gonna put up numbers
all night long.
They're gonna put up numbers. Man.
All night. Golden State too.
Yeah, no doubt.
They
Steph.
run up and down.
Yeah, but Steph ain't gonna drop 54 again.
No, it might drop 55.
Nah, ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. They got David Lee. Even David Lee gonna be playing. So it's gonna be a close game.
That's a close game on this one.
But we need to come fully loaded for that game, for this West Coast trip.
But you need the defense.
Or we gonna come home with donuts.
Set.
I don't want to come home with no donut, but it could happen, and that would not be a good look as a Knicks fan.
But it'll look good for me because
Yeah. Brooklyn, whatever.
You can't have that.
Yeah, they put on the Knicks, man. What we gonna do with this 4-game trip?
We need to go 4-1. We need to go 4-1.
So who you think that one's gonna be?
It might be the Clippers. I think we might lose to the Clippers. I think we're gonna beat Portland, Denver. Golden State's gonna be tough. They're looking for revenge.
Yeah.
But I think we can pull that one out too. I see 4-1, man.
Portland gave us a tough game last time. That kid Dillard, their rookie guard,
Yeah,
that
he's
kid
a
is the
problem.
truth. He's the problem. So we got to come strong for them cats. They got some bodies.
We got bodies too.
Yeah, we got to bring it, man. We got to go deep in the bench if we have to.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all that basketball politics where the big name dudes get all the play. Sometimes you got to go deep, man. Throw White out there, throw Copeland out there. Let these guys get some run. Let them earn their check. That's just me as a fan, blue collar dude.
You gotta let them play for a while. This is the road trip that I think they really gonna get some play. You gotta give your starters some rest. Jason Kidd needs some rest.
Yeah.
They can't be running them 18, 25 minutes a game because that's gonna break them down when it comes to April. Because then we're gonna be talking about what we're gonna do with them in April.
Yeah, it's a murderous road, man. That Clipper game. All these teams like to run, except pretty much the Jazz and maybe Portland. Everybody else want to run the track meet. So we got to slow the tempo and control the tempo. It's gonna be tough. We got to play these boys. Man. We got New York. They got to come at least 3-2 on this next 5 games.
Kenyon going back to Denver, so you probably see him on that court then definitely.
Yeah. Melo need to show his behind on that game too. Drop 40 on Coach Carl. That'd be beautiful. That'd be a beautiful thing.
Yeah, well. Hope that works out for you cats.
What's the Nets looking like for the next 5 games? Then?
Our next 5 games is Atlanta, Philly, New Orleans, Atlanta, Detroit. I think we go 5-0. I mean, we play to this. We lose to teams that have winning records.
So that means you go 3-2.
That should be Atlanta. Who's the first one of the first 5?
Atlanta. And then go back to Philly.
Atlanta will be a tough one.
Atlanta and Philly.
And New Orleans and Detroit, we got this.
Yeah, y'all should win.
5-0. I can't see why we can't go 5-0.
What?
That 3 sounds good.
If Joe Johnson only give you 6 points,
if he steps up his game,
y'all could go 5-0 on that. That's a possibility. But Atlanta game, if y'all lose that one, don't be surprised.
I won't.
If it's a close game, then y'all might win it because Josh Smith tends to blow up in the final seconds and turn the ball over and shoot himself in the
He
foot.
might disappear as well, but
yeah, he's known to do that.
I think Philly's gonna be tough for y'all too. Also,
they running gun, but I think we can keep up with them. I think we can keep up with them.
Drew Holiday, he played ball, man.
Yeah, and Reggie Evans just beat him up a little something,
You guys are gonna lose to Detroit.
So you retired by then. That's what I said.
I just smell that hate from over there.
You can't sleep on Detroit.
Yeah.
They got my man Monroe from Georgetown. not to bring that up, but
Really?
He's a double-double, man. That kid is good.
Yeah,
they got a little guard work. They got
I'm not worried
Detroit.
about
You can't just easy walk in there and get the W.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. On their roster, they got Greg Monroe, Georgetown alone. Georgetown makes pros. Anyway.
Georgetown propaganda.
That's what it is, man.
That's all right.
We ended things the way it's supposed to be.
I already told you, Melo won the last one, so until they win something, this is Pat or somebody.
This ain't the History Channel.
That's right.
We ain't talking about Melo.
We can't go that far.
Melo and Nick right now. We need Melo to come back, help us get over this hump, and help us through this rough 5-game gauntlet of murderous road we got in the West Coast.
Okay, so what if Melo doesn't come back? Who's gonna step up?
it's gonna be a team effort. It's got to be a team effort. We got to feed Stat in the post. Jr. got to take smart shots, and we need guard play. Raymond Felton got to get to the rack. He got to get to the rack and make the other team play D on us.
True.
Make them play honest. That's what we need. And Novak got to hit a shot. And don't be afraid to take like what's his name said in the game. Reggie Miller said, "Yo, don't be afraid to put the ball on the floor and take a step and shoot."
Maybe you need to learn it.
He practiced it. At least that's what he said. He said he practiced it in the off season. You got to show and prove right now. But anyways, okay, we want any NBA news? Anything else want to chime on in NBA? You got anything else, Doug?
Oh, the Heat on their 17.
We picked the Heat up. We picked the Heat up. D-Wade numbers handling their business.
17 games.
17 games.
Going for 18.
Who they got the next game? You got that on the stat?
Boston's tough. Look out for them, man.
Boston been playing good ball without Rondo.
Without Rondo, they've been doing it. They've been holding it down.
Yes, they've been playing tough ball. They've been playing real good ball without Rondo. Big shots to the Bradley, the guard.
Yeah.
Jeff Green been doing his thing. Pierce been stepping up. Jeff Green never Georgetown alone. Just want to plug that.
And they got Fat Melo too, but he doesn't play.
Fat Melo was
Listen, that bottom of the NBA bracket is looking real tough. It's going to be loaded up with teams that we all know. Boston and all those teams. They might be on the bottom bracket, but we all going to be looking at them saying, well, they might be able to pull a 6-7 game out of that series. These series that they're in.
Boston's going to be a tough out in the first round. If they make the first round, if they make that 8th seed, they're going to be a tough out in the first round. Nobody needs to sleep on them. And that's going to be the Heat's problem, because we're going to be a number 2 or 3 seed. But we need to get over the hump of the Pacers so we can get that number 2 spot solidified. But the Heat and Boston going to go at it. That's going to be a good first round series right there. Because they don't like each other. Paul Pierce going to get his.
They plain don't like each other.
Who?
They plain don't like each other.
Yeah, all that. Well, who the Heat got next?
They got Indiana, Atlanta, and Philly. Indiana, they got you know what? They've beaten all. It's a Kill Bill tour again. They've beaten all the people that beat them early.
Yeah. But Indiana plays tough.
They beat Chicago. They beat you guys, and they're going to beat Indiana again. It's the Kill Bill tour.
Indiana balls out, though. Indiana balls out.
You know what they were saying? They were saying that I have to agree with Stephen A. on this one. I was listening to it on the ESPN run when Stephen A. was talking about there's a chance that we could be undefeated 22 games when we face Boston.
Yeah, I look at your
right
schedule.
now, Indiana's not looking strong at us at all.
I look at your
and our schedules look so good right now. I have to agree with Stephen
They have
A.
one
on
of
that
the
one.
weakest schedules.
That could happen, but the Pacers are very confident when it comes to the Heat. They know they can run with them. And they know they got the bigs that can bang with them. So that Pacer Heat game is going to be a good game. All of them are good game. Because like I said, they could bang it down low with West and my man Roy Hibbert, another Georgetown alum. Yeah, we deep in the NBA, Georgetown cast. It's like almost like like the blue right there. But anyway,
more propaganda.
Nothing wrong with Georgetown. Nothing wrong.
Boys,
They can do it.
got a big assault every chance I get. But like I said, the Pacers are a tough out. I don't want to see the Pacers in the first round either. But the way the seeding is going, we won't have to worry about them to maybe the second round. You know what I'm saying? So the playoffs is up for grabs.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, the Heat are doing their thing. San Antonio, the Clippers are doing their thing,
Right.
and Denver. But once you get the brackets rid up and it's time to go, anybody can do this.
Nah, I don't think so, man. It's the Heat and 4 other teams. That's it.
That's
The Heat is far above everybody else right now. We're just trying to catch up. All of us are trying to catch up.
True.
Yeah, trying to keep pace with them. But you got to think, did they shoot? Are they shooting their load right now? Not to sound dirty, but are they shooting their load?
Mr. Bill Walton.
You know, they could go, they could win 20 out of whatever. Come playoff time, and they gassed out.
If they're healthy and they're playing the way they're playing, and they got confidence. This ain't the same team they played you guys earlier.
Yeah, very confident team.
They're confident. The videos, they're shaking. They're loving life right now. They're enjoying being
We
champions.
successfully rotating the bench.
You got to.
It's not even that. LeBron doesn't feel like he's a villain. He's loving what he's doing right now.
You know who's been a key pickup for them and a key contributor? The Birdman.
Yeah.
He's blocking shots and gobbling up rebounds. Why nobody picked him up, I don't know, but hey, that's their loss because the Birdman's doing his thing.
Indeed.
He's helping them.
Yeah.
You think about it, Joel Anthony, non-existent.
Yeah.
Birdman taking his minutes.
Yeah.
Being more productive with his minutes.
I understand. You know what? They're a good team. They're a superior team right now. I'm just looking up. hopefully we get lucky in the playoffs. And I think we're gonna play Atlanta in the playoffs.
You think I'm gonna be a 4th or 5th seed?
We're gonna be a 4th seed. Right now we're sending in as 4th seed, man.
Okay.
4th seed, and we'll play Atlanta. And we got home court advantage. So I do believe that's
Y'all could beat Atlanta. I see. I think
in the 7 games.
Because I don't see Alfred.
Thank you, David Stern, for making it 7 games in the first round. For real.
As good as Al Alfred is, I don't think he could deal with He can deal with Brook. He can't deal with Brook. Brook is too big for him.
Yeah, Brook is too big for him and will
I
outscore
like
him
Lopez.
and take him
Lopez is a very
outside.
good center.
Jeff T could be a problem. He's kind of fast.
So I got Wallace.
Yeah.
Just counted him.
Yeah. Down Williams can lean on him, because he got the weight on him.
Exactly.
He can lean on him and abuse him a little bit.
I like my team.
No, as long as his ankles is ready, as long as he keeps
He's
losing
not
that weight.
fat, man. He's not fat.
He came in the season overweight.
He looking good last night.
Yeah, because he took a cleanse.
Shot a bunch of threes.
Come on, man. You a pro. You need a cleanse. Oops. But you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But hey, that's from my correspondent out in Brooklyn, one of my people's. Big shout to my man Jay. He was at the net game. He said, "Yo, he look like a fat pig." I'm just saying.
Said it again.
I said it again. My bad.
We got sources, huh? We got sources. All right.
I got. Hey, we got to do what we got to do, sir.
He got sausage fingers.
That's all right.
The NBA is fantastic right now. It's been a real good season.
Yeah.
The Nuggets is playing ball. A couple of guys that used to be Knicks that I wouldn't mind if they were still Knicks, but
Yeah, like
we did what
Gallinari.
we had to do to get Melo.
Gallinari.
Gallinari's the man right there.
Alright.
He doing his thing.
I'm good. I'll take Melo. I'm good.
I hear you, but I wouldn't be mad if we had Gallon and my man Wilson Chandler. I'm a Wilson Chandler fan. I would, if I had the power, I would trade Chandler for Shumpert. He's bigger than Shumpert. He plays just as good D. He can guard 3 to 4 positions. He's
been healthy.
His offense is better than Shumpert's. I'm a Wilson Chandler fan. If David Stern, not David Stern, if the powers that be in the front office at the Knicks, try to make that happen. I like Shumpert, but I know it ain't gonna happen. But I'm just saying, Wilson Chandler, he would have been a good piece for us if we still had him. But give props to the Nuggets, man. Denver's playing ball.
I'd like to make a quick correction. We won't be playing Atlanta first. We'll be playing the Bulls. So I hope Derrick Rose doesn't come back. Sit out, Derrick.
Yeah,
Take a year off. Relax.
Wait, I thought you wanted him back. I thought he was back.
Yeah. I looked at the standings.
Yeah.
Stay home, bro. Heal up.
About one I expected to miss 6 weeks, just announced.
Wow. Okay, we got a little breaking news from one of our viewers out here chilling with us. Stat is expected to miss 6 weeks. That is not a good look for us Knicks fans.
How's that look on that schedule?
It's hurting right now. It's looking real bad, real bleak.
We need
I'm
Melo
out
back
there-
fast now.
I'm out there sipping on something after the show.
I mean,
after
listen, we
hearing
ain't
that
have
news.
him the whole season. That's why we signed Kenyon. And we have all the big bodies we
Yeah,
signed.
I never expected Stat. I mean, to ever
Yeah,
play a whole
yeah.
season ever.
So I guess
not
Coach
really-
and he
Woodson,
hasn't since he's been here.
Coach Woodson, you got to go deep now. You got to go dig into the bench, put people on point, put them on blast, and make them produce. Because we got no Stat. Pretty much the season's a wrap for Stat. 6 weeks. That's pretty much the rest of the season.
Who do you have off the bench?
Copeland.
Copeland could produce. He could make buckets.
We were not expecting Stat to play defense. Love you. We just need him for 8 to 10, 12 points. We can get that on 3, 4 other
I
people.
was not expecting him back this year at all to do anything.
Oh, so this was house money for you guys.
House
yeah.
money.
So
Very
Copeland got
much.
to step up. Copeland gets buckets because he played ball. He played overseas. He knows how to get buckets. He just got to tighten up his defense, put a better effort. So
Yeah.
Coach Wilson has no excuse but to keep you on the field, on the
There's
court.
no more better effort than what Stat was giving, so he has to give it the effort.
And Kmart, it's going to be up to Kmart and Copeland to get minutes at that 4 spot. They're going to have to produce on the front line. And we need Melo back now. But I don't want Melo to rush back and damage the knee. If it's still swollen, it's still sore, and we got to sacrifice 2 games for the greater of the last 20, then I guess we got to do that. But we don't need Melo big time. Melo, he's been carrying the load. His back should be hurting like hell, but he got to carry more of the load.
That's true.
And
Where's he from?
From Baltimore. He grew up, born in Brooklyn, raised in Baltimore.
What school did he go to?
Oh, he went to some school upstate.
That's right. Won the Big East tournament.
He went to Syracuse. That's all right.
That's right.
So he knows how to play. He knows how to carry. He knows how it is to play pressure games.
Is that his
Because
first
the
year?
Big East at
That's
one
his
time was
first
one of the
year,
top conferences in the nation.
First year.
And still is, as a matter of fact, because we're going to put at least 7 teams in the big dance come tournament time.
8.
7 to 8. That's right. Big East going to rep the tournament. We're going to make some noise. So this is little college.
Might be
for y'all
last
out there.
time.
Yeah, as it is now. The last time as a whole. Then the new Big East in another year or two will be, with the flagship franchise. Flagship school, Georgetown. We're pushing ahead. We'll do our thing. But anyway. We got like 20. We're doing all right. And any more NBA? No. Hey, the Lakers. Kobe looking like a prophet right now.
Yeah.
He's only a game out of 8th seed.
Yep.
Out of the 8th seed.
Yep, as I look now,
They a game out, right?
yep, a half game out.
Half game out of the 8th seed.
And the Jazz are slipping, so they kind of need you guys to win.
Right. So I don't want to help the Lakers at all, but if we have to, so be it. Because I need a W. As a Knicks fan, I need a W. And if it helps the Lakers, then that's just collateral damage. You know what I'm saying? What's their next game? What's their next game for the Lakers? What's it looking like?
Let me tell you right now. Next game is Chicago, Orlando, and Atlanta. Come on, they should win these games.
Yeah, they should get 2 out of that 3.
And then
Give or take one.
They go back to Chicago and back to Orlando. It's East Coast games, but the way Kobe's been going at it, the way the Mamba's been going at it. The Jordan 2 version 2.
He's a man possessed, yo.
He is
Coast to coast don't matter with the Mamba.
Listen,
He plays.
Everybody's saying, but I'm telling you, the Lakers might take it this year. I know it might sound crazy, but I'm telling you, if they get in the playoffs,
Scary.
it's going to be a problem.
They're a scary
Please don't think they're
HC.
gonna-
A scary
I
HC.
think the Lakers might take it here.
San Antonio or
San Antonio's
Oklahoma
done.
don't want to see LA. Neither one of those teams want to see LA in the first seed.
All right, I don't want to sound crazy, but this reminds me of when we got into the playoffs. We had to fight to get into the playoffs. We got into the playoffs, went right, got hot, right to the Super Bowl. That's why I'm thinking where you at.
That's right.
That's what I'm thinking
You
where you
can't
at.
sleep.
Right.
Anything
I've seen
can
the
happen.
story before. I'm telling you.
All they need to do is get in the
They're a
day.
scary team.
That team is too good to
Yes.
get in the playoffs and get swept out. That's not happening.
I don't think they'll get swept, but I don't think they'll get past the second round. That's just my opinion on it. Because the West is strong, and I don't think the Lakers can get past the second round.
Lakers get past the first round. That's when they even more scary
You go
because they're gonna knock off a 1 or 2 seed.
Yeah.
you gotta play Kobe back to back to back to back to back nights. That's not good.
But they're an older team though.
Listen, like you say, he's a man possessed right now.
Yeah.
This is Jordan Part 2 we talking about, right?
Version Deuce.
NBA playoffs are fantastic. It's going to be
My
something to watch.
Knicks don't do it. I'm telling
It's
you,
going to be something to watch.
Watch out for those Lakers, man.
Okay, we got a little NFL talk to close it off real quick. We got a little NFL talk, some free agency moves going on. March 12th should be very interesting. To my Steelers fans, I know y'all are hurting right now. Y'all Hitman, your silverback gorilla is gone. The enforcer on defense is gone. What you gonna do?
I don't know.
Because the silverback is
I don't know
around.
what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do.
And they got Willie Gay back.
I know they might lose Mike Wallace too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's not looking good in the steel
Big Ben
curtain.
doesn't like his coordinator. Oh man.
Black and yellow got some work to do.
Some
in their
leadership
offseason.
in the locker room. Whoa.
That's Miami trying to pick him up now.
Yeah,
Dude,
Mike
sound like
Wallace.
the Jets over here, man. I'm telling you.
Hey,
No, look, big blue news. We're making some restructures. Corey Webster restructured this deal. David Boss, our center, restructured this deal. We about $10.5 million under the cap. So hopefully we can re-sign Cruz and do what we have to do. And I know we're not big in the free agency market, but we'll probably find a little person that can help contribute. So we got to make it our cap spaces. Huh?
Boy, Webster got 2 rings.
Got
right?
2 rings. Got 2 rings. Yeah.
He's not
yeah.
complaining about no contract.
Yo,
right?
nah. He made a little.
He's not the best corner in the league, right?
No.
All
He's
right.
not the best corner in the
Not the
league.
best
He's a
corner in
solid
the-
corner.
He's not the best corner in this room.
Yeah. All right,
A liability.
But what I'm saying, you can win without the best corner in the league, right?
That's true, that's
I just
true.
want to make some things, make sure some
It
things.
helps to have a good corner, but
But hey, it helps have a good solid team. But on that note,
Yeah.
March
Because-
12th, we'll see what goes on in free agency,
Yeah.
and we'll report on that in due process. But right now, I just wanted to say, thank you everybody at the 502 Sports Bar and Lounge on White Plains
502.
Road. VX is holding us down. You can check us out on dbnebmusic.com. Check us out on YouTube, on Bronxnet channel 68, Verizon channel 34. To check us out. Like I said, YouTube anytime. You can watch old shows. The newest show should be up in a day or two. And thanks to Patty and everybody at the 502. Big shouts to my man Kung Fu Panda. Hey, ya. My man Jet Nation, bringing the noise. My man Trey bringing what he got to bring. My man Mustafa behind the boards.
Behind the bar and the
Big
502
Joe.
crowd.
Big Joe repping Giant Nation all day. Go Knicks. We're going to handle our BI. And on that note, we're going to end it off with a top 10 list of what women do to stop men from watching sports.
Keep it on the move. We'll keep it on the move.
What? It's on you, bro.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can change the focus to a soft blur or sharpen it to crystal clarity. Sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Oh my God, I was not prepared for this.
Billie Jean.
Y'all know what it is. This is Miss Gabby. Y'all know me from the Miss Gabby show, but this is the invasion of On the Block Sports Tour. And the girls have taken over for all 3 minutes. We done kicked the boys out. We're at the 502 Lounge on White Plains Road in the Bronx. Yeah, they left you off with the top 10 reasons. What are the top 10 things that women do to get men? Yeah,
I don't think there's 10. Y'all know
we
what
don't
y'all
think
doing
there's
this
10, but
time.
they started off
There
with the
isn't.
top. No, there isn't. We all know there isn't. The top 10 things that us women do to get our men to stop watching sports. We couldn't come up with 10 things.
No.
But wait a minute, because you guys are used to seeing all the ladies here. Y'all see me all the time. I want to kick every. Y'all used to see Miss Naya every now and again on the Miss Gabby show. Let's introduce all the ladies up here because this is Women's National History Month. So this is what we're gonna do. The ladies on the takeover.
Hi, my name is Eva. I'm from the Bronx. How you doing?
I'm Naya.
I'm from Brooklyn. Rep.
Miss Gabby repping the Bronx all the way, all day.
I'm Francine from the Boogie Down. How you doing?
I'm her sister, Betty.
Am I gonna get jumped? Am I the one from Brooklyn? Am I gonna get jumped?
Coors Light Twins.
Try to kiss him, put Kayla on him, curse him out.
This is what it is. So, like I said, us ladies, we put our heads together. And we couldn't come up with 10. I'll start off with mine because
I got 2.
Mine is easy. I got 2. I'm going for one thing: stilettos and naked cakes.
That's one for me too. And I thought, that's the regular one, but I try to do a little something original. So maybe I'm gonna bring in one of my dime pieces, and we will both walk in front of the television set. I'm not which gonna do that. Hey, whatever. It's just so he can get to, he's like, okay, and then she gotta go, maybe, whatever. But he gonna stop watching. He gonna stop watching.
Blocking his view, enticing him.
What about you, Chrissy?
Well, the stilettos, the ambiances, that's all good too. But also to be a little pitchy at sometimes, I just cut off cable. Hello, because after all the talking and the pleading, please, and the promises, okay. Enough gets enough at sometimes. You just gotta be, you just gotta go out there like they do,
I'm a cheerleader. Sometimes I do cheerleading, on the team. Why did I get a break? I get a break. I do some cheerleading. So
I love sports. On there I do like sports and I watch and all that. But it does come a time. Enough sports is enough. We got football. The football is baseball. There's I got the soccer. There's hockey. There's no time. There's sports all the time.
And if you can't backwards, we got ladies lingerie.
So you can't compromise. You can't be mad when we go through these antics to get your attention. Some of them are great. Some of them you guys have a great advantage of. But times, you're gonna cause for that word that you don't want to hear. But we're honest about it. At least we're being honest about it.
Yeah, I will never forget his name is.
That was interesting. Wasn't David.
I never heard from him again. Do I have to keep it PG?
No.
Okay. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You figure it out. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Greatest game ever.
Yeah, I'm still. I don't share. I don't do extra women. I'm very traditional in my way. I say 4-inch stiletto, red heels,
Nice.
and some naked cakes.
Some
It hasn't felt
birthday
good.
suits.
Naked cakes, baby. Naked cakes.
She wants to know what naked cakes are.
I don't not quite sure what that
Hips
is.
and naked cakes.
Oh!
You know, naked cakes.
Naked cakes. Hips and lips.
She's killing me.
Hips and lips. So,
Like Joe said. Hips and lips. That's it. That's to keep it PG-13. Yes. That's what it is around here. We're gonna wrap up the show. We've taken up enough for the boys' time.
I know that's right.
Thank you all for tuning in. Y'all check the Gabby
All
Show
right,
every
women.
Friday at 2 o'clock on the Block Sports Talk with the Boys. Every Friday at 8 a.m. Cablevision Channel 68, Verizon Fios Channel 34. That's what we do around here. Tell a friend to tell us. All right.
All right. Hope some of
And
them-
that's how you want a show. Y'all see that? You see that, Joe? That's how you want it.
On the block, sports talk, Yankees, Mets, Knicks, New York. On the block, sports talk, Giants, Jets, Nets, let's go. On the block, sports talk, Philly, Miami, Dallas, Buffalo. On the block, sports talk, NBA, MLB, NFL, we got it all. On the block, sports talk. 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 Directed by Kenny Stafford.